Ayutthaya is huge.
Previously on Jet Set Zero.
Evita goes hard.
We had it out over the phone a couple days before coming to Thailand. I smile a lot, I laugh a lot, but that shuts down when I'm around you.
I could feel the tension between Tyler and Evita, so
I think you guys should spend more time together.
I feel like it's a really good idea, actually. I feel like you guys need to take a solo trip. You guys will probably learn a lot about each other.
So where are we going?
So Evita got us a gig to teach English and an interview to teach English, and right now Tyler's helping me print out a resume since I don't have a resume, so we got to make one up. I've had 2 jobs in my life.
Actually, you've had 5. And an internship.
Oh.
Sound good?
Yeah. I can't lie when I'm looking for a job. I can't lie to somebody. It's hard for me to lie to them about where I work or what I've done in the past for work, because I'm not good at that. I'm the youngest, I'm the most inexperienced, but they've taken me under their wing and they're teaching me everything they know. I am president of the Human Development Brigade.
No. Community
Development
Get it right.
Brigade. I don't even know what that is.
It's focused on
community outreach and
in the local area.
In the local area. Wow, this is the best resume I've ever written.
I was really excited to go to Ayutthaya just to get the hell out of Bangkok. I actually had suggested going to Ayutthaya previously before it was even suggested that we go on this date. To begin to understand one another. On the train, on the way there, she just kind of asked me like, all right, so what's your story? That was the first time that she'd really asked. And I in turn asked her the same thing, and we were able to really get each other's histories and motivations.
I didn't really know that my dad was sick, but he was diagnosed with cancer and told me he had 6 months to live.
There's definitely a learning process that you go through when you travel. You get the input of other people and you get to see what their motives and what their reasonings are for going to certain places, and it opens up your mind in a way where you're like, all right, let's check it out.
I have always had an interest in what it means to just be, and what I observe in you is that you're very motivated to act, which I think is beautiful.
You always have the balance, you know, with that, of course.
Yeah.
But as far as like my personality trait, I've always, my whole life, I've been action oriented, and I've gotten a lot of beautiful things from it, you know? So, yeah, this is one of the challenges that I knew that was gonna come into this, that I knew I was gonna come into it. Just this situation is that I'm very much used to traveling alone. But then to also open yourself up to that situation with complete strangers, that's like a whole other monster.
You know, when we started opening up about one another, I started to see so many similarities. It put me at ease. And I think I had an expectation that it would be similar to like other travels that I've had. And I passed judgment on you, and I apologize.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I lay when you're gone. This is where I come to lay when you're gone. This is where I lay.
Hi, hello? I saw an ad that you guys are renting a condo at Southern Bridge. Can you give me some information on that? How much for a month? Okay.
The other room isn't here.
I don't feel like this is Thailand. I feel like we need to go outside and find Thailand. We gotta venture out of the cities and see the rest.
That's 2 people? Okay. Okay.
There will be a uniform for the teachers though, which is a polo shirt, like a white polo with our logo on it, black pants, black shoes.
Okay. So,
Today's date
what
is
if I've never
Third.
taught at a school, but I've worked with kids before? Like summer camps and...
Yeah.
Basically,
But if you have a degree, if you have the experience, if you have a TOEFL, I start at 3:30.
It was awkward to me. The guy was asking me questions about where I worked and what schools I worked at, and I just had to come up with the school on the top of my head and put it down. So I'm probably not going to get hired by him. Camp Chayoka.
Like, in the scheme of things, we've all been kind of like keeping track of how much money everybody has, and at the time Jeremiah was the brokest because he had $18, and I checked my bank account. Okay, check it. Savings, 0. Checking account, $9.92. Not even $10.
Why do we even go look at that?
What?
Why? Wait, where are we gonna be able to live?
This is what's happening right now.
We were broke, our funds were dry. We could either rent an apartment for 25,000 baht, which none of us had, or we could go to Chiang Mai.
So that's when I got on the phone with a friend of a friend, lives in Chiang Mai, and as soon as I got on the phone with him, he was like waiting to hear from me. Okay, so this guy's probably gonna be calling me back right now, but Chiang Mai is basically on. As far as we're concerned, we can hop on a train tonight, be there in the morning, and he said he'd hook us up with a place to stay. A hostel that would be like 100 baht a night for like the day, and then he can hook us up with a place to, like a house that would be dirt cheap and jobs. It's like the stars are aligning right now.
All right, cool. Are we gonna catch like the next train?